What is up, everybody? I'm Joshua Thomas, and I am here with another Josh's Tabletop Talk to talk about a very underappreciated game, Billionaire Banshee. Warning, there's going to be adult content in this, like, maybe pixelated penis fingers. There's going to be pixelated penis fingers in this video, so there you have it. Billionaire Banshee is a party game much along the lines of your famous judge games like Apples to Apples and Cards Against Humanity, that kind of thing. But in this game, it changes things up. In this game, you are trying to figure out whether someone will date or deny a potential suitor who is made up of just two cards. These cards are a perk and a quirk. And the perk could be something like they own a super yacht, and the quirk could be they are also a Neanderthal. And it even comes with several stats that give you a little bit more of a description of, what kind of Neanderthal and what kind of super yacht this potential suitor owns. Then, once the judge has seen what kind of person they're dating, it's up to everyone else to secretly choose whether they think the judge would date or deny that potential suitor. And then they go around the room and each person reveals what they have to say, and they give their short explanation of why, and they're like, man, I know the super yacht would be totally awesome, but from what I know about you, you hate really hairy guys, and so yeah, I think you're gonna pass on this Neanderthal. But as you can see here, these backs are different, and that's because there are 3 different types of cards in this game, and they make the backs different so that you can easily distinguish between fantasy cards, reality cards, and let's get the third type in here. Should have better prepared for this. And the third type, which is erotic cards. So it's easy to find these cards and take them out of the game if you, say, want to play with teenagers or something like that, or you're giving this game to teenagers to play. Of course, if you give it to them and say, now be sure and take those erotic cards out, they're not gonna. Anyway, let's explore a few of the other kinds of situations you might encounter with Billionaire Banshees. And let me just say, off the top right here, I freaking love this game. This game made me laugh harder and made me have so much more fun even playing with strangers than, say, Cards Against Humanity or many other party games could possibly have. Because here you get to theorize about people, whether you know them or you don't, and then you also learn a little bit about some people. So you get to learn whether they would be able to deal with the quirk of anyone they text turns into a stuffed animal. They have translucent skin. They have 2 extra arms that are tentacles. They have penis fingers. It's pixelated, so it's okay. Don't strike me, yo. They have genitals of the opposite sex, and let me go ahead and read the descriptions on this one. They won't get surgery to get it corrected. You must do all sex positions. Junk is attractive as can be, so even though they have the wrong genitalia for their sex, it's dadgum sexy. Sort of. And they don't also have genitals of their sex, so they don't have both pairs. Then there are some realistic ones, like they are a cult leader. Hey, those exist. And they can't stop crying. due to a tear duct issue, you know. Then we've got the perks. These are the things that are going to be desirable about that potential suitor, such as something my wife might like. They don't snore. Or they are great at giving piggyback rides. Those are some realistic ones. Then you can get into the fantasy realm where anything they paint comes to life. They can fly. Or, once again, the erotic ones, like they are a dom. And yes, they are the dominatrix of you during sex. Or they'll let you do butt stuff. I guess depending on who you are, that might just be an automatic date or an automatic deny. But hey, if they let you do butt stuff and they can't stop crying, you know, what is that? I don't know, you tell me. You tell me in a comment below whether you would date or deny this person, and I'll go ahead and read the descriptions for you. So, their perk is they will do butt stuff whenever you want. Try to keep it clean. They try to. They can have an anal orgasm, and they are okay with not doing butt stuff on you. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the perk. And here's the quirk. They can't stop crying due to a tear duct issue, not due to sadness. They cry all day long. They don't make crying noises. It's just the tears, I guess. And still stay hydrated. That's important. So, those are your choices. Be sure to leave in a comment below whether you would date or deny this person. And I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb here and say that, you know, you're that kinky kind of guy or gal, and yeah, you're totally going to date this person because the whole tear duct issue for you isn't that big of a deal. But you know what? The butt stuff, you give 2 thumbs up. No innuendos meant there. Anyway, that is Billionaire Banshee. I can't recommend this game enough. It is going to be a hilarious time. The only downside that I can really think of about this game is that, well, once you get through these stacks of cards and you start recycling them, you know, just like in those other party games, the jokes and the humor become just a little bit more stale for those who have encountered those cards before. You know, it's never so funny the second and third time around as it is that first time that you're ever seeing the card. They can control time. You know, oh, remember that first time we played Billionaire Banshee and you dated someone who could control time, but also they are narcoleptic. All right, yeah. Hope you don't get caught in the Neanderthal times when they fall asleep. Anyway, that is my tabletop talk about Billionaire Banshee. You should definitely seek this game out. It is by... who's it by? Game Yay Fun. Yes, it is by Game Yay Fun, and you can find it at www.gameyayfun.com or at breakinggames.com. Alright, hope you guys will check out more board game and video game videos from the Fail Road Express. I've been Joshua Thomas, and I will check you next time.